Hey, this is Mark Hill, Wealth Motivation, here to talk about Clorox stock. Um, I'm not going to use the word guaranteed, but this is about as close as you can get to guaranteed when it comes to uh, an investment. Clorox stock, I mean, I'm sure you heard of it, a very profitable, well known consumer staple company that specializes in cleaning products. We can look over the last 10 years, it's done nothing but go up, up, and up. Okay? 2012, it was at around $50 a share. It peaked out at around $230 a share, did a little sell off. Now it looks like it's hit the buy zone. It's had a very strong buy point, in my opinion, not investment advice, but I'm just sharing with you my insights from my many years of following and investing in the markets. I personally accumulated some shares lately. Um, and I've always traded in and out of Clorox. Um, I wish I'd have just held. This is the type of company you just kind of hold it uh, for decades. It's been around over 100 years, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I have to verify that, but it's been around a long time. And just cleaning part, the industry, the cleaning business has been around forever. It's not going anywhere. It's a consumer staple that people need no matter whether the economy is good or the economy is bad. Okay, as we're looking at this stock, I think this decade is going to be extra special for Clorox because of the situation we're in that started with the health pandemic, the health event back in 2020. You see what happened in 2020. It made Clorox fly up like a almost like a cryptocurrency or a big tech, high tech stock. It literally almost doubled in price the first half in 2020, and then it took a little healthy pullback. People took profits because they're not used to seeing Clorox stock fly up that fast at that amount. So they took some profits as they thought the health event was going to subside, as it did subside a little bit. And I think with the health event that we're going through, um, I think the worst is probably behind us. But even so, I think this whole decade will be full of fear of different types of health issues that will be in the media that could be caused by certain germs and bacteria and viruses and whatnot. I don't. It's like any major type of global tragedy, such as 9/11, such as the real estate crash in 2008, and now this health pandemic back of 2020. Even though when the worst gets behind you, society, the fear still lingers on for 5 to 10 years of something happening again. So people take a precautious stance. The media continues to pump it because fear sells. Um, you can remember after 9/11, I mean, if you were old enough to remember, even though Years after 9/11 was over, there was always a fear for like the next 10 years of another major terrorist attack happening around the world. It was constantly in the news. Uh, After the 2008 housing crash, the housing market was, real estate, the bubble thing was constantly in the news for years to come. People were afraid of real estate for like 5 years after 2009, 5 to 7 years. People were afraid to invest heavily in real estate. And I think that's what's going to happen with this. Even if the worst is behind us, every fall, every flu season, people are constantly going to be terrified of different flu viruses and bacteria. People are going to be germophobic during the 2020s. And Clorox stock uh, is definitely going to benefit from that, as they are one of the biggest names in the cleaning, disinfectant business. And just on a, we're going to get to the fundamentals, but just on a technical level, I like to look when it's got a good company like this that has uh, great fundamentals, great profits. They also pay a dividend. They've been around for decades. They're like a dividend king, dividend champion. They've been raising dividends for many decades continuously. So this is not only a good capital gains play, it's a good dividend play. I rather have, I think they're paying around 3% dividend right now, and it grows every year. So they're paying you to wait. For me, I rather have my money making 3% sitting in Clorox shares than in the bank getting 0% interest. They pay the dividend out a dividend check every 3 months. But you just look at the MACD, how it's curving up. It already had its profit taking pullback for about almost a year, and now it bounced off support at 160. I'm thinking it's going to new highs past 230 into the 300s, and this is a keeper for a decade, in my opinion, for me. As we look at the products, they're sanctioned, they're authorized by the CDC, Center for Disease Control, to announce that they kill one of the most prevalent major-ish uh, viruses that's on everyone's mind right now. That's on the news, as you can read right here. These products kill 99% of all viruses and bacteria, and especially this one that everyone's concerned about and probably will be for the next 8 years. Even if things, and I'm hoping they will go a little bit more back to normal, people will still be afraid. People will still have uh, their minds on disinfecting surfaces and everything else, the air, everything else around them. I mean, and even before the health event, I mean, people should and are mostly always conscious about cleaning bathrooms, kitchens, uh, getting stains out of your clothes, laundry, the mildew, cleaning up pet messes, uh, cleaning the air, bringing fresh scents into the air. I mean, Clorox has it covered on all bases. All bases. They're probably the number one brand out there when it comes to this cleanliness business, this cleanliness industry. So there you have it. I'm all about Clorox. I'm not all in. As you know, I'm mostly about 75 to 80% all in on big tech for high growth, Bitcoin and big tech. But Clorox is like a no-brainer, almost guaranteed to make money type of uh, stock right now that I mean I can't ignore and cannot afford not to be a part of. So let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on this company, on this stock? As always, like and subscribe, share, and stay tuned for another video.